Hi guys, I'm Ashley Jenkins, and if you have a smartphone and an eye on the next generation of consoles, this may be relevant to your interests. Today, Microsoft detailed how their SmartGlass mobile app will integrate with the Xbox One to create a second screen experience for this next generation. Even though the Xbox 360 already has a SmartGlass app, it hasn't gained much traction with gamers because not many people know what it is or what it does. Did you know it functions as a chat pad? Remember all those times you had to use the D-pad to navigate through the on-screen keyboard? How much nicer would it have been to use your phone? But again, nobody really knew that was a thing. Microsoft is putting a much heavier focus on SmartGlass this next generation, and they're adding a whole bunch of new functionality to go along with it. For example, let's say you're playing a single-player campaign. You can use SmartGlass to start looking for multiplayer matches without interrupting the main screen experience. And there's a whole bunch of games that are adding SmartGlass-specific functionality. Like in Dead Rising 3, your smartphone becomes the phone in-game, so you can communicate with characters, start new missions, discover hidden in-game items, and even call in an airstrike. They're also looking at ways to turn SmartGlass into, well, smart manuals, so you can dial up help in-game, and because it knows exactly where you are, it can provide context-sensitive assistance. Collectible checklists, anyone? You can have 16 SmartGlass devices connected to the Xbox One at a time. What would you even do with that many? Pastner suggests game scenarios like poker, where everyone can see their hand without revealing theirs to anyone else. If you already have the 360 version of SmartGlass, you'll have to download this separately. And it will be available in time for the holidays, but the lack of concrete dates suggests that it probably won't be out in time for the November launch of Xbox One. Back in February, Sony announced a PlayStation app in a similar vein, which will allow gamers to turn their smartphones into second screen devices for the PlayStation 4. So far, we know we'll be able to purchase content remotely, which will automatically download to your console, and browse videos shared from the PS4. At E3, Sony showed off several third-party second screen apps from Ubisoft, but kept a tight lid on plans for their own integration. Expect to hear more as both platform giants continue to court gamers in the lead up to their next-gen launches this November. If you have a smartphone, are you planning on using it as a second screen for this next generation of consoles? Let us know in the comments below. Click like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and make sure you visit roosterteeth.com for a whole bunch more of our shows.